Yellow viewers, welcome once again to another episode of African Confessions HD right here on Extraordinary Africa. If you are still new, in this show we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we post anonymously for their own safety reasons, and in today's video we have 4 confessions, so make sure you watch it to the end. And without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into our first confession for today. How are you, admin? Can you please post me anonymous? I don't understand features developing on my 4-month baby. But before we talk about the baby, I think I need to explain how I met the father and why and how we separated. So I met this guy at a nightclub. He was so drunk, was not even able to talk properly. I saw that there were thugs around planning to rob him. I drank my last quart and took him to my car. I tried asking him about this place of residence, but he was not able to answer a single question. We drove home. There was no electricity, so we passed it through KFC. I brought 2 boxes. I returned to the car and saw him not in the car. By the time I entered in KFC, he dropped out of the car and started urinating at a car which was parked behind. The owner of the car beat him extremely, leaving him with serious injuries. I took him home and started nursing the injuries. The next day, I went with him to the hospital. They said he required home-based care. He spent 2 days without speaking a single word, recovered slowly till he was able to speak. He said he migrated to South Africa after divorced by his wife. Said he was not a drinker but did so because of stress. He appreciated what I have done to him by buying me a car. We begin to share problems. This brings us to a strong bond. As time goes, we start to date, stayed together. We managed to have this one child whom I am seeking advice for. We stayed happily for about 1.5 years. The man started to change bit by bit. I noticed that he was communicating with his ex-wife. I don't know where the wife got my number from. One day she called me, started calling, threatening to send evil spirits to my child. I scolded her, but now I'm regretting. My baby is having pubic hair, beard, and doing sweet dreams. Guys, is it possible? Is it normal? Is there a problem like that? I don't know what to do. The father rushed away from us. And advice, please. Yellow, hide my ID. I am a lady aged 26. I am a deployed teacher, currently upgrading my paper. My story goes like this. During the last holiday, I met a man who was romantic, sweet, and caring. We clicked and started dating. After the holiday, I went back home, but the guy has a child. I didn't really have a problem with him having a child because he told me he's not with the baby mama. After the holiday, I noticed change. He became poor with communication. The guy only video calls me when he is in a car or out drinking with boys. When I complain, he plays victim and always tells me how much he loves me. He makes sure he sends me money even when I don't ask. Recently, on the 4 days holiday, I was supposed to go and spend my holiday at his house. But unfortunately, when days approached, this guy called me and told me I should not visit him because his mother will be visiting him also, and that his sister is heavily pregnant, but the mother couldn't go at his sister's house. Instead, the mother will nurse the sister at his house. Honestly, the story didn't add up because how can a married woman who is heavily pregnant follow a mother? After the mother went to visit, the guy went quiet on me. Whenever I tried calling, he couldn't pick or call back, not even a text. I tried calling him after the holiday. In the morning, he didn't pick or called. Instead, he called after a day. This guy only calls at his time, and whenever he calls, he tells me how much he loves and doesn't want to lose me. He recently called telling me he wants to visit me during the weekend. Honestly speaking, I don't even know what to do because I think he's seeing someone else. Please advise. Yellow, please post as a Heidi. So my story goes like this. I got pregnant and I moved in with my boyfriend. Well, I don't know it was wrong, but things happen and I hope that he'll soon go pay Lobora. But now that we stay together, I see that financially there is no hope of Lobola being paid anytime soon. We both work but earn very little. I even pay rent so that things balance, and after expenses there are no savings. So my question is, will I be wrong if I leave and go back home to try and start over, maybe go to college? I just feel stuck. My baby daddy tries, but I feel like he's not doing enough to make sure he honors my parents. He is so relaxed with no plans of bettering our lives. He earns less than me, yet some days he sits and laughs at TikTok videos instead of trying to hustle. Should I stay and risk cohabiting for the rest of my life or leave? This one is saying my girlfriend turns into a tornado when she is angry. When I first met my girlfriend, she used to run super fast whenever we would have arguments. Now that she has moved into my mom's house, when she is angry, she has nowhere to run. So she turns into a tornado and sweeps us off, and we are left with so much dust. Now when she's angry, my mom and I run into the house before she turns into a tornado, and she sweeps off the chickens and dogs. Whenever she would sweep us off, when the tornado stops, we would look like dust and feel very dizzy. She is from Malawi, and apparently she has used Moti on my mom and I, so that we feel like we are nothing without her. But we are tired, and my poor mom is old, so running is becoming dangerous and tiring here. Anyone knows how can I get rid of her? I no longer want her, but I can't chase her out. I think my brother, to be honestly enough, I didn't understood your confession. Okay, maybe let's give it to comment section. Maybe there can be someone who can help you. Second confession. Okay, my sister, thank you for sharing such a good story. I think we'll give it to comment section. Maybe there can be someone who can help you. Also, thank you for sharing. We've learned from your story. I think you need to do a proper background check. You need to do a proper background check about the guy, whether he's married or not. I think everything will be going to work out. Remain faithful to God, my sister. To the first confession, that one is saying the child is developing unusual features. Sometimes it might be a spiritual problem. You need to pray, fast, seek God-fearing churches. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Remain faithful to God. You have that faith in your kid. Nothing will happen to your child. But for now, I think I'll urge you to go to the hospitals. Return. Thank you so much for tuning in to our channel. Bye for now. Solution Uncle signing out.